I've asked a friend to come here. Her name is April Beyer. She is the best of the best. You may have seen her on the show before. And this is April right here.
April Beyer is a relationship expert.
Hi, I'm April Beyer here with your LA Date Minute.
Also, relationship coach April Beyer.
Relationship advisor April Beyer.
Welcome to our show.
Hi, thank you so
being
much.
here.
She is the real life hitch, and she claims her advice is even better than this. Have a look.
You're beautiful, you're smart, you're intelligent, you're savvy, you've got a lot of heart, you're feminine. Along with being a really bright woman, you also have your femininity. Yes, you are the kind of woman that men seek out. But men do need to feel like they can be successful with you. So if you're not allowing them to be successful with you and you're challenging everything that they say to you on a date, you're not going to get to the one.
I mean, and she is top notch in this. So will you get back in the game? If she'll help you with this?
You got it.
All right.
People are hitting 30, 35, and suddenly it's, wow, I forgot to get a personal life, and I forgot to do that self-exploration because I've been so focused on my career. Welcome.
Hello.
So we decided to gather a group of 30-something single men with relationship coach April Beyer for a social experiment.
Most people have a very good handle on what they want and not a clue what they need. People aren't trained to feel anymore, they're trained to think.
Many of them are divorced, some are cynical, but they're also savvy and successful like Rob, an insurance executive.
Thank you, Rob.
He seems laid back, but he knows what he wants.
I want a woman that has got a passion in life for something, and that her passion is strong.
Trusty notebook in hand, April let us follow her three-step process of mixing and matching, starting with phase 1, an exhaustive interview.
The man can come to me and give me his list of what he's looking for.
I mean, somebody that can wear a baseball hat, no makeup, looks great.
Stop right there. For April's #1 tip, lose the list.
The interesting part is when I can introduce someone to a woman that they did not describe. And the phone call I get the next day is, wow, I feel like I'm 13 again. I couldn't believe I was so captivated by this woman. And he forgot about his list. It was his list that was keeping him single.
When April guides them through her phase 3, the post-mortem, it's a study in contrasts.
I think a lot of people think they want love. I don't think that a lot of people are ready for love. Their values were similar, and that's not something you're going to know in a bar. We are really ruining the traditional way of courtship. And I think a lot of women nowadays, because we have become successful, powerful, strong women, and we can afford to pay for our own dinners, I think women are tending to reach for the check. And I'm finding that men aren't liking that.
What do you have to say to the women who are listening to this saying, you are setting back the women's movement by 30 years?
I hear that all the time, Julie, and it's not true. Traditions are traditions because they work. Men are not turned off, Joe, by women that are bright, educated, intelligent, successful. And until people are marriage ready, they're not attracting marriage partners. So that competitive, aggressive behavior that women are portraying now, I don't think works in a traditional relationship. Men are unhappy right now, they're confused, they don't know what to do, and women are really unhappy. Nowadays, people are getting married later on in life, so when women are graduating from college, they're not just entering into a marriage at that time. Instead of saying, I haven't met the right guy, how about saying, I haven't been ready for the right guy? It's actually really freeing because it lets you move on. Yeah. If you're constantly blaming the other person, you're never really going to get out of that negative emotion. Take the responsibility and say, I chose this person, I'm a grown-up, and I've learned from those mistakes, and I'm moving on.
Men and women really so different.
I just think that's a big mistake. Yes, they are, and thank God. That is just not something you should do on a date, is talk about your deal breakers and your deal maker. You really don't want to ask many questions, actually. You want to observe.
Should deal breakers and deal makers change as we age?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're more informed. You're more mature, especially if you've been married before. You've learned from those experiences.
Yeah.
So, yes, they should change. If you're looking for, at 45, what you were looking for at 25, then you might have a problem. Yes, you have to update your list. In fact, get rid of lists altogether is what my recommendation would be.
In April, you make a great point.
I want to thank all of my guests, including dating expert April Beyer.
If you say it works.
It works.
You know, don't knock it till you tried it. April Beyer, thanks so much.
Thanks, Julie.
Love and happiness. Love and